lot of builders and homeowners use the same word that actually could be two different things. And the word is a house has to breathe. So a lot of what we do is clarify what that actually means. Okay? Now there are two separate issues. People say a house has to breathe. They could mean the house has to have enough fresh air inside so the occupants can live and have a comfortable time. The second thing that maybe builders might be thinking about is a house has to be built so that if water gets into the structure, it dries out. Okay, and that's really important because if a house doesn't dry out, then it rots prematurely. There was basically a landmark study done in British Columbia. By the housing authority there, they had something like 8,000 housing units that they looked at, and because the walls weren't built correctly, after about, I think it was 8 years or something like that, a huge percentage of them had to be torn down because they had rotted out. So one is a wall being able to breathe, is they're basically saying a wall has to be built and constructed so it can dry out. And that's really, we think of as what is the drying potential of a wall. And in building science, we talk about that a lot, a drying potential. Okay, where homeowners, when they talk about a house breathing, it's does it have enough ventilation air inside. Now, one of the challenges that we're having is the more energy efficient and the tighter you build a house, that's referring to the ventilation. So if you build a house beyond a certain point, then the fresh air standards, which is ASHRAE 62.1 for residential, is the standard for that. You have to make sure that you bring in air from the outside, and that's sometimes called makeup air. The standard on that, it's a very easy calculation. You take the number of bedrooms in your house plus one, multiply that by 7.5, and then add to that 1% of the floor area, the conditioned floor area in your house, and you get a number. And that is the cubic feet per minute that you need to have every hour, 24 hours a day, in order to make sure there's enough oxygen in the house to breathe.